What? Just more
okay?
people's terrible names.
Oh. Like?
Guys dressed head to toe pink. All pink. Everything pink. Hair pink. And then they've called themselves Baby Killer.
Wow. That's not great.
Yeah, I think they need to get around to figuring out how to vet names like that.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Is there a report system in this game for bad names? I mean, we've seen a lot worse than that, but...
I actually don't know. Oh. I'm barking up the wrong tree for the Temtem I'm looking for. Where the heck? Oh, that's where she is. I gotta go back down to Zadar to get what I'm looking for. I don't know where to find your Temtem.
What do you mean by my Temtem?
Oh, that's a better location. Okay, the foam horse. I really want to get Nessla, the one that heals off of lightning.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I'm in the lower area where we got the EXP share. And that's not actually where we want to go. There is a side quest down here, though. I guess I'm just going to swim in circles until you're ready. And then we can go up from
How
here.
do you determine where they are? Or you're looking up Wikipedia?
I'm looking at a map. I don't want to just, like... So, for Nessla and the foam horse, both of those are really rare spawns. And I do not want to have to be the person to, like, try and figure that out. It's like, I'm just going to swim around here and really hope that I get a Nessla to show up.
You gonna join me? Also,
Yeah.
where are we going? Do we have to go back down to Sophia?
So, go back down to where we got the EXP share, that area. There's a side quest in the corner.
Oh, something in the caves? So I have to go back inside the cave.
Yeah.
Have you joined me yet?
Nope, I'm currently in battle.
Ah, I see.
They're just beating up my janky. I don't appreciate that. Let's see. Gonna see if I can catch them. Unfortunately, catching two Temtems simultaneously is faster, but they're mean. They're just going to hurt me. Wow. That would explain why it's durable.
Oh, there's a Kalazu. I don't know
Yeah,
if I
that's
have one.
the squid one?
Mm-hmm.
So how did the developers of Temtem avoid a lawsuit from Nintendo? I don't think Nintendo cares that much about this. I think they care. I think the problem is they can only do so much. Shelly Moon is busy. What are you up to, Shell?
I'm in the middle of a battle now. Remember, I just said Kalazu and Mishi.
But yeah, the problem is, like, Pokemon clone does not necessarily mean IP violations. There's enough different about this game that it's legally distinct, but it's not different enough.
Kalazu, but it killed itself from overexertion. wow.
Yeah, it's distinct enough that it can stand on its own, but not distinct enough, or it's legally distinct, but it really does borrow maybe a bit too much from Pokemon. Kind of depends.
I can understand games using similar battle systems because that's just turn-based combat. But why have the gyms? Why have the professors? Why have the single mother that sees you off on your grand adventure and you always have this one rival?
I think it's absolutely the feeling of, like, playing Pokemon games and then saying to yourself, yeah, I could do better than this. And then, honestly, kind of doing so.
But you could have any story. Any story you want and any structure.
The beginning is the same, though. So far, the whole, like, sky islands, like, above us with these, like, really snooty nobles, like, that actually, that's a little bit more interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I'm a sucker for...
I should probably wait so that we can actually team up.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how long you were going to take. We can try and catch these guys later. It's also one of those where I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time catching things unless we absolutely feel the need to.
Unless we really want to get a specific
so like
time.
I am going to want to go catch
it.
Yeah. If we run into a really rare thing, I am going to want to go out of my way to catch Nessla.
Mm-hmm. Did you get my invite?
No, I'm in battle.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to stand still. I hope it's not like in Pokemon where even while standing still, you're vulnerable to attack.
That was only in Let's Go.
Like... Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I always thought that it was instigated by movement.
It is. In Pokemon, if you're just standing in the grass, you will not be attacked.
Okay.
The only one that's an exception is Let's Go because the Pokemon are actually moving around in the world.
Yeah, the Pokemon are actually the ones moving.
Okay, where are you? Here, why don't we actually go... Let's go inside the prison cell.
Oh, but I just made my way outside a little bit.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, we have to be within range of each other for that, and that can be a bit fiddly. Also, I missed an item in here. So just hop inside, or meet up in front of that one lady's prison cell. That should be the easiest thing. Because otherwise we're playing Marco Polo because we can't see each other.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Man, at what point does my scale level up? Or not level up, evolve?
Well, one thing up. I literally moved a fraction of an inch.
I'm in front of the cell. I'm just going to hang out.
I'm going to run. I'm not going to bother with attacking these anymore. Wait, but... And the one time I do run, it's like, you failed to flee. Should have just attacked. At least that way they don't get a hit in. Ow. Oh, ouch, ouch. I might have to heal up. Okay, almost almost there.
I'll just hang out.
Okay, that worked.
Are you good? Can I invite?
Yeah.
Can I friend? Perfect.
I've invited you several times.
Oh. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're in... So there's a side quest over here.
Yes.
So we should go get the side quest. Not that it really matters. People are arguing over the last good Pokemon game. Oh, have we fought this guy, or...
Oh, no.
Are you one of them? Actually, yes.
Wait, what?
Told you, they're all the same. Beat him before he throws his Temtem at you. Aha!
Who's he talking to?
I don't know.
Oh, wait,
These
there's two of them.
Yeah,
But I
think they were
saw one
supposed...
swimming.
Yeah, I think they were supposed to swim at us, but they didn't, so I don't know.
Oh,
People
you
are
have whales to scale out?
Yeah. He is
So
honestly...
Should I switch out or just attack?
Nah, just fight. Because I don't have any good combo moves with Whale. I'm just using Whale because he heals himself. Makes him a very good mainline Temtem. Comparatively.
Yeah, it'd just be nice if we had Temtem with the buffs.
Sort of. I was looking at the buff. It doesn't actually make as big of a difference as you'd think.
Ouch.
What's more effective is abusing weaknesses.
Oh, and I don't even have something that I can really switch to. Except for another sock. Ew.
So, people in my chat are comparing, like, what was the last good Pokemon game. I think this series peaked around Black and White 2. I think Platinum was pretty good. X and Y was where it felt like it really started going down. Also, ow, narcoleptic hit hurts.
Well, the interesting thing is, for me, I really enjoyed playing X and Y because it was the first 3D game that we were really able to play on the handheld for Pokemon, like a full-line game. But unfortunately, then they just re-released Sapphire and Ruby, which kind of felt like backpedaling to me. And then they came out with Sun and Moon, which seemed promising, but in the end, it just... We didn't even really get past the first third of the game because we felt it was so hand-holdy and meant for children that it wasn't really... we played it time and time again. It was just the same formula that we'd always had. Now, I missed all of the...
Oh, and they'd also gotten rid of the gyms in favor of those, like, weird Pokemon challenges.
Yeah, and...
Dens?
There was less customization. What were some other bizarre things that they had backtracked on? There was a number of things, but...
The Rival
actually...
was an absolute wuss. But then again, I've had that problem with most of the Pokemon games after... I mean, honestly, even Sapphire.
I never played any of the Game Boy Advance ones because I never got a Game Boy Advance, and then the early DS ones as well. So I'd only ever played Blue and Silver, and then it wasn't until we had gotten X and Y that I had played it again. So I missed everything in the middle.
Let's see. Temtem has promised. You don't think it's a killer Pokemon? Oh no, I don't think anything is a killer anything. Like, anytime a developer or a person says, like, this is the WoW killer, like, oh man.
I swear, the only thing that'll supersede Pokemon is a monster collection game with a more interesting setting, and quite frankly, with school kids running around from town to town, and I would much prefer there to be a sci-fi or fantasy monster collection game.
I mean, there is a fantasy-ish one on Kickstarter currently that actually looks kind of good. It was the one we were looking at the other day, Shell, where we were like, the environments are a little gray. Or did I not show that one to you?
Maybe you haven't shown it to me yet. But you see, I was always enamored with the idea of having these creatures being magical summons, or we were discussing like alchemical homunculi or spirits from another plane of existence, or in the case of sci-fi, you could have them be just genetic experiments or alien wildlife that you found. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I still don't think changing the setting would do anything more than interest a couple of people that have gotten bored. But the problem is, like, no matter how much you change the veneer, it's still going to be the same game, which is kind of the issue with WildStar, which was marketed to be a WoW killer and was absolutely like a new setting and stuff, and nobody cared for it because the gameplay wasn't as good. Wait,
well,
so you're not one of them? I mean, there was more. That's the simplistic version, but still.
Oh no, I think what happened was it catered too much to the hardcore raiders, so casuals didn't have anything to do, which is what really was the downfall of WildStar.
That too, but like the draw was of a different setting was not enough.
Well, I couldn't even play it on my computer, even though I've been really looking forward to it. So, anyways, they're like, sorry about that.
I'm Wanderbot, tamer from the Arizona Dojo.
Sorry about that. We've been ambushed by those Belsoto or whatever they're called. Oh, right. Aren't they Belsoto?
Belsoto?
Exactly. I have no idea who they are, but they jumped us. And if we hadn't run away, they'd have knocked us out.
We had to run off. Who are those people? I'm investigating that. Good, at least someone's on the case.
And I thought Lochbird was rough. Let's get back home. Come on.
I'm not abandoning this site now. We just can't leave a unique historical structure like Windward Fort in the hands of those vandals. I'll deal with them. You would? Great. Told you. The denizens are good people.
Never doubted it for a second. Thank you.
Those thugs are the west of here, past the tower. Send them packing. We can resume our work. Just let us know when we can get back to it. I already dealt with them. Wow.
Finally, I was dying to get back to work. Let's go.
Indeed, but first things first, in the name of archaeology, thank you. Please have this.
Tiny crystals.
Can be sold at a good price. And we're done. I don't think there's anything good here, but I'm going to run in circles for a smidge.
Just in case there's something special on this singular...
Hold up a second.
Wait, what do you do?
I was switching my Pokemon out, so I didn't just get absolutely beasted.
Temtem.
Mm-hmm.
You said Pokemon.
Tomato. Green tomato. Blue tomato?
Mm-hmm.
Still a tomato. But no, I feel like the thing that would change Monster Collection would be... the main issue...
Make monsters. That's why I was talking about the alchemical homunculi or the genetic
See, the problem is I don't see another game taking the crown, though. I can see it being good, but I don't see it taking the crown.
Well, the unfortunate thing is these large franchises, once they accrue a lot of money, they can keep accruing a lot of money. And it's very hard to take that away or to surpass them.
Well, I mean, it's just kind of one of those where the genre's out there now. People are used to it, and it's not going to be like, say, the Battle Royale genre or League of Legends, where it's like a whole new genre and people are getting really, really into it. And it's almost kind of this weird gold rush again. And I just don't see that happening for RPGs in general. Ever? Because no matter what, it's been refined to death, and so everything is just slightly variations of each other. Even if, you know, the dressing changes or the mechanics change, or... What's going on your end? Or, okay.
Nothing.
Okay,
I just forgot that you had to click there.
One way or another, nothing interesting here. Let's see.
Okay. Wait, how did you transport us back here? Oh, you used a bomb. A smoke bomb.
But no, the only way I see anyone taking the crown from Pokemon, honestly, is if Pokemon just continues to kind of stagnate. But even then, I wouldn't say something would be taking the crown, as it would just branch out to the point where just monster collections are a genre and everybody remembers the good old days of Pokemon being good. Kind of like how people remember the good old days of Blizzard making good RTSs and Westwood existing and not being a weird slave to EA. And also dead? Well, yeah. There are a lot of games, actually, that kind of went that way, where they had, like, extreme market ownership, and then kind of just screwed up and died? So, like, Quake used to be the #1, like, arena first-person shooter, and everybody played it. And then they just kind of stopped making them, and didn't make good ones, and then also did other stuff. Doom was absolutely on life support for years.
Ah. Now, if you're far away, are you actually going to join me?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
sprint
okay.
back at high speeds.
Whoa.
Beta beam.
How'd you manage
Very
that?
expensive. Very expensive.
Well, you're a couple levels higher, so maybe you've gotten a skill that...
No, I've had that one for a while.
Really?
It's just super expensive, so I don't use it often. But yeah, in general, I'm back here. I got super lost because I was heading to the right last time, but no.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to wait for Slowy Shelley.
Hey.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of, like, genres in general that have had, like, major renaissances lately. Action RPGs are definitely the ones that keep getting refined over and over and over again. Just because I feel like they have the largest amount of potential variety. But, like, when was the last time a JRPG was, like, truly revolutionary? Whoops, wrong house.
I am actually surprised at the success of card games. Card games seem to have a boom. Well, like, digital card games, I should say.
Well,
Because I
yeah.
remember when they first released, say, the Yu-Gi-Oh card games on the PC. But
Well-
it didn't really extend to other games until you started getting Magic the Gathering ports and then a bunch of trading card games that were just, you know, that were put on Steam and such.
I think, it's a couple of things. For
I
starters...
should probably get more Tem cards,
Okay.
just in
I guess
case.
I might as well while we're here. Oh, yeah. I was actually starting to run low. And I have a lot of money. I think part of it is, though, there were a lot of digital, like, PC-based digital card games, but they didn't really have the monetization practices down. They definitely did not have, like, good netcode. And there weren't a whole lot of people on the market really pushing TCGs. Because it was always kind of a niche thing. And, like, even Magic. We used to play Magic, Duels of the Planeswalkers. At least a little bit. And I really liked the Magic PC games. But they weren't really, like, online TCGs. They were just kind of low-key advertisements for, like, their current generation.
Now, I noticed that for the Silicon Fragment, it says in high demand in Kapanku. So I
Yeah.
might save them for
Yeah.
Kapanku whenever we
We're
get there.
super rich anyway, so not really a whole lot of reason to spend. Yeah, is it set? No,
What's that?
it's... Magic the Gathering is split up into... It's not seasons. That's other games. I can't remember...
I think for a lot of their games, they go by year.
Is it
As well.
year? No, it's not set or expansion.
Well, when you do
it's a very
tournaments and such,
specific...
it's usually blocks or the last
No,
3
Magic straight up calls it like a very specific word, which is why I'm hung up on this.
core.
And no.
Oh, okay.
And the problem is people are just throwing words out, but, like, I don't remember it. And none of the words are right, so... let's see. Does Sand Splatter? I don't think Sand Splatter does anything to Genki. Block? No, I don't think it's block.
Well, that was easy. Oh, should I use this as an opportunity to train up one of my lower level ones, like Uni?
Maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna be running around in the water here.
Oh, the water.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a 10% chance of getting a Nessla here, and I want one. Actually, do you want to split up if you're gonna be training Uni?
Oh, no, I'm not. I don't need to.
Put the EXP share on Uni.
Oh, right. That would be items. No. Gear. So it's the coward's cloak.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I gotta wait for you to get out of the menu.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Okay. It's drawing me over. Hey, look, a Nessla.
Wow.
So I assume you want to catch that?
Obviously. Let's see. Let's take out the Yumishi first.
Okay.
Okay, so in Magic, there's the block, but blocks are mirrored in. They used to have like a 7 next to them. And I'm trying to remember, because it wasn't Generations. Because blocks are like mirrored in and...
Ooh, that's a lot.
Yeah, well... Man. I forget. Okay. I'm gonna chuck for Nessla.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh no.
All right.
Broke
Might be a hard
free.
one to catch.
Well, unless we put a condition on it, I don't really know how else you
Well,
can increase your chances.
if you get rid of the Umishi, it's actually easier.
Ah, because then it doesn't feel supported.
Yeah,
Possibly?
I'm not entirely sure what the logic is, but it seems like if there are two Temtem, they're harder to catch.
Okay, so what should I do then? Just sit
Chuck a
around?
Temp card at it.
Oh, you're okay with me potentially catching it?
Yeah, worst comes to worst, we trade. Plus, I have no idea what happens when we both chuck temp cards. Oh.
Oh, the 2 temp cards have crashed in the air!
Well, we have learned. That's... Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
It's overexerting itself. Yeah, just have your guy rest.
Wait, if it's overexerting myself, should I just throw a temp card, or you're just going to throw a
No,
temp card?
rest. I'm throwing a temp card.
All right. Let's see if you'll get it. Aw.
It's okay. It's gonna rest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Addition. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Uh-oh. Did it just use
Yeah,
everything?
I think it did.
Did it kill itself?
I think so. No, it's still alive.
No. Okay, it's still alive. Well, because it uses an electric move, it probably didn't do much to it itself. Looks like you got it this time.
Yep, got it that time. Please don't be dirt garbage. Oh no, it's so bad.
Oh no, what happened? Like, what are its stats?
9, 11, 15, 18, 25, 27, 18.
Well, just keep it for posterity, but...
Yeah, I'm just chucking that. That is miserable. You know, Shell?
Yeah?
Could we actually split here? Because...
Just for trying to catch stuff?
Yeah, mainly
Oh, hey,
because...
we got 5 temp cards over here. Okay, so did you leave the party?
Yeah, I'm gonna disband. Mainly because I can actually throw two 2 Tem cards per round
True.
if I'm not in the same group as you. Also, I'm almost out of bombs. That sucks.